Yes. As they say, and now the game truly begins.
Indeed.
We are seeing some more drive leveling from Drax and Timbo going for GR1.
We're still missing one at level 35 here. Our bottom races have also kicked off, by the way.
Yes. We'll see. Okay, so not got one of those unfortunate starts with a no experience Keyblade.
Yep.
Starting with jackpots.
Going back into BC, gonna find that Blizzard.
And Flare Force is in the shop for our bottom racers. It is on the 2000 check though, so you do have to watch out for that. You're gonna need a money coach.
Now, what I would like to see Drax do next, which would be a great choice, would be to go to OC and level Wisdom during Hades Escape, because Wisdom is still at level 1 for them.
Absolutely.
I stepped away for just 1 second and I saw a donation. It's a donation from the name Dad with the comment knock at door. Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
We are seeing they are having words. In the bottom race, we are seeing some tools at least start off with a Thunder in Pride Lands and a couple of hints already between them.
Got a hint for Land of Dragons having a limit form, and Twilight Town having a fire. And we do have Treasure Room from Timbo. And Drax following right up.
Oh.
Now Drax has leveled Master and Final to level 6, but has not yet found anything.
Right. This is a great place for Wisdom as well.
And in our bottom race, the proof of non-existence in the Agrabah Bazaar.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Moving from one shotgun of Pride Lands to another shotgun Agrabah. The proof of non-existence is early yet again.
And it's in that pesky chest that you need to break the stand for. Always a pain in the neck. You don't have a magic.
Yep.
And they have this master form. Wow. That's very nice to see early.
Another early master form. Same with the first seed too.
Yeah.
Timbo now getting master to level 6. He finds the last report.
Drives has
a Thunder. Drives a Thunder, which neither player has yet.
We still have one left here, right?
There's still one left in Agrabah. Yep.
There's the hinted pan.
Oh, yep.
So at the very least, we'll probably be seeing Twin Lords now. Oh! Punning Linguist in the Pride Land shotgun has found Final Form.
Oh my goodness.
That's a pretty beefy
yeah.
Final Form and Fire in Pride Lands. And a Thunder.
That's
everything you hope for from Pride Lands.
We'll be fighting those shortly at the looks of it.
Drax did just kill levels. Thank you for pointing that out, Kisu. It was a Genie. Genie is on levels in the top race. So levels are dead. I mean, they have still Stitch, but it's hinted, so there's no additional important checks to be found. And also a Torn Page was found. I missed. It must have been on Wisdom level, so we found a Torn Page on Wisdom. So we only have 1 check left on Drives, too. So this could be yet another Drive bait seed.
Oh, man. We could, in the end, also have the limit form containing a proof. And that would be something else.
Do we also have Master Form in Agrabah? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's tools galore, this bottom seed.
Yeah. So, if I'm looking at Drax's tracker, so Drax has more intel than Timbo, but that also is because he's actually over 3 minutes ahead on load lists.
Right.
We're looking at Halloween Town 2, Agrabah, whatever's left of it, 2 in OC, and the 1 on Drives. That's all we have left.
And it's actually only a 1 in Halloween Town. And that is
did I say 2?
confirmed
I meant
second
1.
visit. You did say 2.
Well, no, he meant Halloween Town 2.
Oh,
it's in the second
that?
visit.
Yeah, I meant second visit.
Was that pages on Timbo on Drives?
Yeah, that we knew about that one because
Drax
got.
Yeah, it was the one that Drax had. Yeah.
Ignore me.
No, it's all, no. It's good. We need to be vigilant because
it's hard. It's hard to see the top of the checker.
Yeah.
So Twin Lords is down for Timbo. Twin Lords is also down for Drax.
Drax.
Okay.
It is in second visit of Agrabah.
Oh man, and Drax immediately.
Drax goes into OC. The
2 in OC. Are we seeing? We're seeing a divergence here.
Yep. Agrabah 2 for Timbo and OC for Drax.
Deja vu here on the bottom race because we are entering Candy Cane Lane fight with 4 still left in Halloween Town.
Yes.
Oh, that feels like deja vu.
This AG2 in the top race, by the way, could be absolutely decisive because if I'm Drax and I have all these options, I only have like these 5 options remaining: OC, the second visit of Halloween Town, the second visit of Agrabah, and Drives. I think the second visit of Agrabah is like at the bottom of my list there because I feel like I can do everything else faster.
Yeah, no matter what you have, Agrabah 2 always feels like a slog, although it is much better now that Carpet Escape is disabled.
Yes.
Seems we got a Torn Page in the Candy Cane Lane.
See if anything in Santa's house.
Holy cow.
No, so once again, 3 after shotgun on Halloween Town.
That's absurd.
And into Agrabah Linguist goes. Good job dealing with that fight for Timbo.
Another interesting thing I've just noticed with the top race, second chance is still hiding out there.
That it is.
So adds an extra level of difficulty for our racers.
Yeah, our only unhinted checks left on Drax's side are a cure, a magnet, second chance, and then promise charm and non-existence.
Wow.
squarefanff7 following up Linguist into Halloween Town.
So we are seeing crossover now. But we have got all new content in the top race.
Drax just about to get to the point. No C where you get a ton of checks.
Absolutely. And Timbo's going to get to the first 2 in Agrabah 2. See, and it's
And it's
dead. It's
a
a
magnet.
magnet.
Oh wow,
Oh my goodness.
that's not what you want to see.
Oh,
if you're
you
Timbo.
get a reaction boost as well, and second chance on earns.
Second chance on earns.
Wait, we're running out of stuff.
Yeah, we are.
Hang on. So this is our joint tracker for the top race. So we have one in OC, one in HT2, and one on drives, and those 3 checks are proof of healing, and then the other 2 proofs.
Oh my
What in
Amazing.
the world?
Looks like we're seeing an AGN today.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, if it's on drives, I think the AGN is quite likely.
And Timbo's
Timbo is
going
now
for
going
the
into
Hell
HP.
Bastion.
Ooh.
Yeah, at this point, drives is.
Timbo doesn't
Yeah.
have the hint for limit form.
And Drax missed the
Oh.
fog chest, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, not again.
Oh no.
Did Drax miss the fog chest? I thought that. Watch it be optimal again. Watch it just be like
Oh my god.
3 chests of time to save. Potentially. Or one chest of time sink. Alright. Luckily, the chances of it being exactly on that chest are low.
Mhm.
I'm watching his tracker like a hawk. Oh, Drax did get the fog chest? Okay. Phew.
Okay.
Oh, now we can breathe.
I need to remind myself who's coming up at 5. We have another match. I think, isn't Dare playing today?
It is Dare versus Felix Dubois, I believe.
Oh, yes, yes. I remember
That's a
that.
great
Okay.
match.
If I'm not mistaken, Felix actually found Cage 2 Rando through Archipelago, came the other way.
Mm. Nothing on Demix. We got the 3 chests here in the lock.
And
Still
we do know
nothing.
now the limit form is in second visit of HB.
Yep.
And in our bottom race, we've got a fire in the front 6 of 100 Acre. So that's down to a 1 now.
Yep, and that gives them Fyra already as well.
Yeah. Very good tools.
No check on Pete.
We're seeing,
Tracks moving
we're
on to
seeing
Hydra.
the carousel master leveling again.
Yeah, once again.
I would not be surprised if squarefanff was in chat and saw Timbo do that earlier.
I was gonna say.
Absolutely.
Not surprised me in the slightest. And Drax onto Hydra.
Getting some Valor levels in the process. Needs 1 more to get to 6.
There's another experience boost in HB2 for Timbo. Not going to be ridiculously useful given that we're probably close to the genie, but
Ooh,
can help a lot.
there was another glide in HB2.
Yeah. Still not at max, if I'm not mistaken. That looks like a 3 to me. It is a
That's
3.
3, yeah. We found a cure in Space Paranoids in the bottom race for Punning Linguist.
Glide upgrade for Square and OC. It's not Valor 6.
See what's on the pop-up?
Limit
Yep.
form has not been obtained by Timbo yet either.
No.
It's a cure in OC!
It's a cure!
We have the proof
Oh,
of healing, so we know the 2 proofs must be in Halloween Town 2 and somewhere on
proof.
forms.
There's a proof on drives. Oh, we have proof of
And
connection in Port Royal Shotgun, Punning Linguist.
The front 3. If we end up with a go mode in the one that started after and they finished before Timbo and Drax, I would laugh so hard.
It reminded me in the
That would
struggle
be
tournament,
unbelievable.
Dark and I had a struggle seed where we went and Slim, I don't remember who Slim played, but Slim played someone and they were both done before both Dark and I found our first proof. So we had zero proofs
I remember that.
in the amount of time that it took the next match, which started after us, to finish entirely.
This is absurd.
I vividly remember that. It can be very funny when things like that happen.
So this
And
is,
we do see from Timbo, limit form is technically in the extended shotgun, at the latest in
Yes.
Tifa chest.
and Timbo is at 6. Or sorry, no, I'm looking at the wrong. 52163 in terms of Valor, Wisdom, Limit, Master, Final. So I think right now we're leveling our final form as much as possible.
Yeah. Taking advantage of the story fights here.
Get some final levels in here. We'll see how deep in Halloween Town the proof is for Drax.
I am shocked that Timbo is not considering trying to level the forms in Twilight Town. Like, Timbo has yet to go into Twilight Town, period.
Oh,
At all.
that-
So,
Promise Charm on presence. Do not have to do experiment.
Alright, no experiment seed today. So that means proof of
Now,
non-existence
here
is
comes-
somewhere on drives.
And Drax will do Agrabah 2 before committing to drives.
I don't think that was presence. I think that was Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
No, it was not locked.
No, it was presence. It was in the
Oh,
town.
it was presence. Okay, I was in the town. Never mind. I wasn't. I was looking at the bottom race.
Yeah, there's too much going on. I can't blame you.
Right there below.
I've just been glancing down at the trackers on the bottom race to see if there's anything important I need to talk about.
I'm trying to keep up with the joint tracker in the bottom, but the top race is just so exciting that it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Experience boost for Final 3 in the bottom race.
Oh wow.
So far out of Twilight Town for Squarefanff, we got a Torn Page, we got, looks like Genie and a Blizzard.
So Timbo is hard pushing these forms. Just going to the place where the most amount of Heartless spawn. Can't blame him.
Yep.
I wonder if at this point Timbo has just hard committed to not going into TT. Like, I wonder if this is just sort of like, if it is in TT, the other person would be done by now.
Yeah, I feel like this is absolutely a meta play.
I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Timbo potentially go to Halloween Town next.
That would be a very interesting play, given that we still... Because I think that between Twilight Town and Halloween Town, they're both threes from Timbo's perspective. But if Timbo is going to hard push the forms, I would have to imagine that Twilight Town is the world that lends itself to that more than Halloween Town.
Yeah.
You see, I technically disagree with you there because, well, if Timbo gets the proof on drives, he hasn't gone into TT yet. So there's those two reports that he's still not found. So that might sway him. Whereas there's only 3 checks left in Halloween Town 1 for Timbo.
So we have yet to see past Wisdom 5, so this is going to be new content here from Timbo. Hori / on Wisdom 6. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. And it does look like we do. Oh, and speaking of Hori Slash in Twilight Town 1.
Quite a
The
bit
bottom
different
race.
positions.
Yeah.
Wisdom 6 has nothing on Timbo's end. Nothing on Wisdom 7 either.
Wisdom 7.
Going
We've seen
straight for
Valor
Valor.
6, just not Valor 7 yet.
I actually think at this point, Timbo may jump back into. Oh, it's not pushed through SDT to Mansion.
He could use it for limit levels, but
But that's the thing, he'd have to still push all the way through to Mansion, so.
yeah.
You'd have to
It's a
run to
little-
Mansion twice.
Yeah. I'd have to do the forced axle fight. The 3 heartless. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There never was for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of the other option.
And it's a magnet. There it is. Drax knows.
Drax has complete info now, right?
Yep. Drax going to get that limit form.
Makes perfect sense. Honestly, kind of perfect from his perspective too, because he only has wisdom to level, and he can get that in the mob fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both these players have to be crapping their pants right now. This is so scary when you're this deep into a
This is
not on Valor 7. It's a present.
Oh my god.
If it's Final 7, Timbo's in a rough spot. No, if it's Final 7, Timbo's in a great spot because, depending, because he still hasn't done Station Fight, which is a great place for nobodies. Limit 2.
Oh, limit 2.
Oh my god.
It's only limit 2.
Does Timbo still have one on drives?
Timbo does still have one on drives, unfortunately.
Yep.
We're missing the money pouch, which I believe was on final. So Timbo needs to go through all of Halloween Town as well as...
yeah, that's it.
Well, right, assuming that he knows, but unfortunately from his perspective, if he's prioritizing the drives, I don't see him going to Halloween
he
Town
doesn't
too.
know. And
wait, what?
Double proof in the bottom race in Pride Lands. So squarefanff
or Port Royal.
Port Royal, that's what I meant.
squarefanff, oh my goodness, only
they just need Promise Charm.
And also, Space Paranoid is dead because the hint in Port Royal hints the Stitch in SP, but we also know that Punning picked up a cure.
Yes.
That's the definition of a Warpy loses these.
Punning found a Reflect in DC as well.
Trying so hard to keep up with the bottom. Is the bottom race going to finish before the top one? Hello? So Timbo gonna commit to limit 7. I think he's on 6. No, he's on 5 here. Now, Timbo does have 4 minutes of loadless time to catch up, but I think with the 3 in TT and the 3 in Halloween Town, especially with the final form being the last form he's chosen to level up, I have an unfortunate suspicion that he's gonna go straight into the station fight of TT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that may be the case. I'm just noticing we've got some in the bottom race. We've got some amazing tools from Punning Linguist in DC, Thunder and a Reflect.
Yep.
Before mouse push.
Thundara and Fyra already. Reflect. Final form.
So even if that's a baby Reflect, it's better than nothing for final fights.
100%.
Oh, so limit form was in Tifa's chest.
It was.
I'm assuming here we're getting master levels here. Yes.
Drax going straight to where the never was to level. We'll see if Drax starts with limit form.
Seems probably likely. Right. You just have so. No, we're not.
No,
it's Valor.
Yeah, because limit 2 is go mode for Drax.
Yep.
Now Timbo now has 7s except for final form, and we know final 5 has the last check. If he's hard committing, it would be interesting if he chooses to ignore TT and just go somewhere else to level final form, but I can't. Wow!
Oh
my goodness!
This is unexpected.
He's going to Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Now, I did not expect this, so now we might have a race on our hands with this limit form.
Speaking of which,
And
Drax
here it
has
is.
got the proof.
Drax is in go mode.
Okay, but however, what I will say is that we need to record the time that Drax enters Final Fights just as a reference. It's not going to be an exact comparison, because if their load times are different, Final Fights...
It's going to be close.
So 1:16:20 is when Drax walked into the portal.
Yeah.
So basically, Timbo has 4 minutes to get through, and keep in mind that there's still plenty of time for Timbo to not actually do HD2, right? Like, we're pushing Prison Keeper, but after Oogie, we might decide to leave. Who knows? But if under the assumption that he's just hard committing to Halloween Town here, he's got 4 minutes to get through to the presence, and then enter the GOA portal, roughly. Maybe a little more if he's got a higher load time, but
yeah, this very well may come down to how they do in Final Fights.
Timeless River not yielding anything in the bottom race, by the way.
Still 2 pass windows. Great use of Magnega by Drax.
In this second race, this OC is starting to look a little scary. It's a 6 beyond the shotgun.
Yeah.
That's very scary.
If I'm Square Fan, I mean, I need to look a bit more closely on the track. We're not done with our shotguns, so I am definitely finishing my shotguns. But I'm honestly considering just bum rushing OC, given the check density there.
100%.
So I think we're entering Oogie. We're going to get a reflect. That's another thing from Timbo's perspective. If you see that 1 on HT, how committed are you to actually go to that second visit? I know you have 1 report left, so maybe that's why you're avoiding OC and TT.
I feel like at this point in the race, if you've chosen a world, you're going there to finish out all the checks in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So Timbo's got about 2 minutes until the same loadless time where Drax had entered the GOA portal.
Explosion putting in work for Drax in that fight. One left. 2 left.
I think it's time for a different song. I don't know what this is. There we go.
Well, let's see what Timbo decides to do now, then.
Very quick stem this one from Drax. Armor them this one. Even.
Time to see what Timbo does. Timbo's going in.
Going back
in. Right back in.
Oh,
here we go.
Boy.
Now it's race time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So in the bottom race, Agrabah's dead. Puntingling has found a report in BC. There's a torn page. Clean armor 2 so far from Drax.
Drax put on a clinic here today.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Wait, hang on. This is interesting. I have not seen that before. So Drax actually got the fast building for Armored Zem 2, but did it by dropping down early, like way earlier than expected, and then climbing up. Typically, I see it the inverse. You try to go up, above the buildings and then drop down. That's pretty cool.
I've seen it work both ways because it depends on where the other building or the buildings that Xemnas throws at you spawn. So if you just get lucky and they spawn where they don't hit the building that you're trying to go to, it can still work.
Oh, Jared in the chat says it's RNG if they do it that way and it's less consistent.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, good that it worked out for Drax that time then.
We have Drax with the Reflect Chain on Final Xemnas. Going pretty good so far.
Looking nice and clean. Straight to laser phase.
Gonna be pretty
All right.
close.
Ooh, wait, but we have items,
Not
right?
quite to the health gate. Yep.
If we have items, this could be dome skip. But we're not popping the ethers. Or are we out of ethers? We might be out of ethers. We do have limit form.
Timbo finds the Promise Charm.
Alright, Timbo's in go mode. So Timbo has...
Timbo's roughly a minute behind Lotus.
Okay, nice guarding from Drax here.
Money.
I think we're about to get our magic back.
Can you spare a heart?
Okay, so we got him, but he's going out of bounds. This is
He's
starting to scare
going
me.
out of bounds.
Okay, we're trying to reach him with, oh, this is... I don't think it's going to be enough, and we don't have enough... We have to pop a limit form immediately, and even then, I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah, I think
bounds
this
is
is
scary.
probably going to be a dome.
Need Riku to
help,
come and click.
Riku,
Riku,
no,
come
too
on.
far. He's out of bounds.
Too far.
Now, are we taking the dome here?
Will Drax take the dome is the question.
Now, Timbo is spending time leveling. So
Drax is taking the dome.
Drax is taking the dome, so we're looking at about early 124s is I think where we're about to end up. So Timbo has about 6 minutes to get through all the final fights, and that's assuming he starts now.
I'm very... Does Timbo... He's at the ceiling, isn't he?
It's pretty close, yeah.
For final, yes.
Xemnas, right.
Yeah.
The ceiling for the Armoreds is like in the 80s, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Timbo is going in. We'll have to find out what the exact difference is. Let me let the TOs know to let Drax know that he hasn't won yet. Just because load this.
It's a 2 minute and 8 second difference according... No, exactly 2 minute No, maths, please.
2 minutes.
2 minutes and
18
6 seconds.
Oh, 6 seconds, okay.
2 minutes and 6 seconds difference. So, potentially, but Timbo is doing a lot of menuing.
A lot of menuing. This could help him get through it faster, though.
At this point, it could go either way.
And GG's to Drax the Phoenix. And I said early 124s. It was quite early. 124.01 is the time to beat.
Timbo has about 4 minutes and 25 seconds to get through final fights.
Did a lot of menu prep. Hopefully that menu prep helps make these fights a little faster.
And we do have to remember, Timbo does have minus 15 at the start. So there is a little bit more time.
That's right.
At this point, if I'm Timbo, I don't care what I'm seeing in the race time. I'm in final fights. I don't...
Yeah.
If I know that my
Yeah,
load
go.
could possibly be lower, I'm finishing.
Yep.
Oh, I do
Absolutely.
also have to remember that. Remember, his loadless time started 15 seconds early.
That's
So
what
the
I just
time
said.
to beat is actually 124.16.
Yes.
Oh man. At this point, every second matters.
Oh, this is gonna be so close.
This is honestly going to be probably the closest race of the tourney.
I don't know. I don't know if you saw the ending of
Yeah.
Animal vs. Orox yesterday.
I didn't,
Oh,
so...
yeah.
Oh yeah, I would go back and watch that.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It was a race where I thought Orox had it in the bag, and it turned out that there was the combination of Xemnas being a jerk for Orox and Danimal just having probably some of the best final fights I ever saw. just it made it so close.
Yeah.
It's looking quite tough for Timbo, because it's just 3 minutes to get through not just three boss fights, but also engine core. It's starting to look...
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible, but I'm never gonna say never.
It's gonna need a very clean
It doesn't help that it looks
final
like
fights.
it looks like his game is running slow again, so it's not helping at all.
Nobody's also being uncooperative there, staying away.
Yeah, the bottom race, by the way, I need to talk more of that. Thank you, chat, for reminding me that I need to do that. So it looks like squarefanff picked up a report at the top of TT1. Looks like report 2.
OC has a cure.
Don't see a ton of other checks for these two racers because they both push the mouse. That's kind of crazy that like they've been going this entire time and there hasn't been a ton of
Right. They got so much early on, then it's been just dry since then.
Yeah. It seems very backloaded.
Yeah. They both pushed
squarefanff already into TT3. I love the play.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Finding
fire. Yeah.
I think that the fact that they both pushed the mouse made it so that's why it looks like they haven't done nearly as much.
Second chance in the underground.
Still one more check here. We have Timbo through Armored 1.
Got about a minute and a half for both. Not even a minute. We have a minute. We have like a minute and 10 seconds. So
I don't want to say it's over, but I think this
yeah,
may
no,
be
I'm
over.
in the same boat.
It's looking like he's going to get to Final Zemnis right about the time he needs to be finishing.
And a Valor form in TT in the bottom race, and Twilight Town is dead at Sunset Terrace again.
So with Town being completed, the bottom race is in just hyper panic mode, finding the last.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find that promise child.
I have to imagine Square it's going to go to OC. Yeah, I was going to say with the 6 still on the table, you just need to push anything with check density. Now, has Square even entered BC? Square has not entered BC yet. So,
Not yet.
It has not.
And we know that BC has what? A report and a blizzard, it appears?
A blizzard, yep.
And one other mystery item.
I didn't even notice that the report in BC actually kills off Agrippa. I didn't even see that.
Yep.
And there it is. I think that is unfortunately a low... Wait, no, hang on. 15 seconds. 10 seconds more. But I think, unfortunately, not even the best player alive could finish this and finals in 10 seconds.
In 10 seconds.
And so with the 124.16 mark done, congratulations to Drax the Phoenix for advancing into the top 16. What an incredible race.
Oh, yeah. An AGN from Drax, the limit form proof, it was very well played.
Yeah, that was
by both racers. I
haven't done this yet, and I don't know if chat is receptive to this. Are we okay for maybe getting Drax the Phoenix in for an interview? Because I have some questions. Because I want to know... I'm particularly... Drax played phenomenally, but one thing that I can't shake is why he left the limit form for so late. And I want to know what he was thinking, because I'm sure there's probably a ton of good reasons. I'm just not smart enough to figure it out. So let me actually DM him and see if he'd be interested. I'd have to get him in here.
Note for the bottom race, squarefanff did find Explosion on levels, so that's very nice.
I do like to see it.
Now we have both racers in OC.
Alright, let me see if I can quickly get the 1v1 back up for squarefanff and Punning Linguist.
Yes, do need to tell Drax about the PR chests that he missed.
Yeah.
unfortunate dome for Timbo.
And I'm going to be really kind to chat. You've got 2 minutes.
I mean, we are kind of in like a very equalizing spot, so I feel
Exactly.
like
That's why I was willing to do it.
Yes.
And so you've only got 2 minutes, so get your bets in quickly. And if one of them finds it, I will be closing it immediately.
They both have 3 poofs. They're both in OC.
Exactly.
Drax, thank you so much for the raid. Check your DMs for me personally if you have a second. I'm trying to get the 1v1 layout set up for SquareFan and Punning Linguist, so chat, please give me some time. And Drax the Phoenix has actually agreed to a post-race interview, so we'll get him in the in the commentary booth here shortly.
Very interestingly, seeing both of our races in the bottom race pushing OC. It is a 6, so I can imagine there's a lot of checks that are backloaded.
Almost there, Chad, I promise.
No, when I say backloaded or else, I mean post-turns.
Alright, we got a finishing lead from SquareFan.
And we do know now that drives are dead.
That is some
Thanks
beautiful
to the
information.
That's another
magnets.
solo drive that was a magnet. We had a seed like that earlier as well. Lots of repeating occurrences. Alright, let's get Drax the Phoenix in here, because I just do have a quick question. Alright, let's give Drax the Phoenix the commentary role. And there he is. There's the winner. Congratulations, Drax, on an incredible seed.
Hello there.
There we go. So I just had one quick question for you. So first of all, again, congrats on such an incredible performance, but a question that I had that I really want an answer to is you got the limit form hint relatively early, and you left getting limit form for super late despite the 5 on drives kind of persisting for so long. Can you walk me through why you left it for so long?
Honestly, well, 2 things. One, there was a 1 on Hall of Bastion, despite how big a world it is, so it's like, that was kind of like pushed to the end of my priority list. And the other, I didn't think there was going to be anything on drives because I got tricked by drives twice.
I can't blame
That
you.
is quite fair.
Then at the end, I realized, oh, it's on limit, isn't it? Oh, this evil seed.
Yeah. We didn't need it. Both you and Timbo left it for so late, but Timbo didn't have the hint, surprisingly. So and Timbo actually went into HB on a leap of faith. So I just wanted to know because it was very curious because you went into STT and I think you had the hint for limit form. So I was wondering if it crossed your mind to potentially go. You didn't even do the shotgun for HB. So I was wondering, did you just believe that it was likely going to be backlogged? That's why you didn't want to check the limit form before going into STT?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, if it was gonna be on drives, I was just gonna go to HB later and then just hope that it's not like past demics or anything.
Gotcha. My last
Thankfully,
question.
it was not.
Oh, go ahead. Oh,
that was.
Okay. My last question is: with Timbo having a lower loadless, what does it feel like to just watch the other person as their loadless is still lower and they're in final fights? Is that like a stressful experience watching that?
Well, to be honest, my heart was already beating like long before then, and it was just only accelerating.
I totally get
I
it.
was like looking at that, it's like, oh, I probably lost, didn't I?
Well, Timbo pushed Halloween Town with several options on the table, and that's when it really became a race, because with that 4-minute difference in load this time, it was very, very close.
Yeah, I figured. Honestly, I just thought I was behind the whole time.
It's a common feeling. It's a common feeling.
Yep.
There's a reason.
Especially when I was looking at my tracker, and it's like I cleared everything. It's just what's going on?
Yeah, right. Like, how can you feel ahead, right? Like once it's like I chose wrong. It was a good game, and then you look at it and it's like, holy cow. But yeah, those were my questions. Bab and Sunlight, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them.
Nothing from me.
Yeah, not off the top of my head. I think you covered about every question I had.
But yeah, Drax, we were curious about those three. Congratulations! I can't wait to see you in the top 16. I haven't taken a look at the bracket to see who you might be playing yet, but congrats, and hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, thank you much, and thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. All right, that was Drax the Phoenix. Congratulations to Drax the Phoenix for the top 16.
And a huge announcement from Hades in the chat. There is now no one with a perfect prediction.
Wow.
Is Aurochs, who was the last person standing, did indeed predict incorrectly for that match that just finished. So everyone's got at least one wrong.
We're all imperfect. Nobody's perfect. There you go.
Nobody's perfect.
SquareFan just finished up Windows, got Peter Pan for his troubles. And we have, unfortunately, Punning Linguist doing Hydra, not having the hint for the cure in OC.
Oh yeah, so OC's been dead, okay.
Mm-hmm.
OC is indeed dead, however, Punning Linguist doesn't have the hint for the cure.
Trying to catch up with our joint tracker to display that here. I think I'm close. HP is dead on Square's side. Okay. This 3 on
There's a lot of things that are dead.
The
yeah.
levels are starting to get real scary.
That's a scary one.
Yeah, that's what my eye keeps being drawn to.
And we'll see what Pete's hiding in a minute.
Seeing LOD for the first time today as well. There was no LOD in that first race.
Yeah. Limit form hinted, but no drives to speak of this time around.
Let's see what's at the end of DC here.
So on the mini pop-ups.
Another magnet, or it is the first magnet. Okay.
Let's see.
SquareFan following, punning into LOD.
It seems that this race has very much turned into a game of follow the leader, where they've been following each other the whole time.
Yep. Linguist followed Square into OC, and now Square's following Linguist into LOD.
Great minds think alike.
And their load lists are almost identical, so if the proof is here, holy cow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to quickly step away for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
I'm going to do the same thing. Sunlight, you can hold down the fort?
Sure. I'm in charge now. Yes. That's a dangerous idea. Well then, chat. It's just me and you. still nothing in LOD. I imagine we'll probably see something on the mountain climb, but for some reason I just have this gut feeling today that it's going to be a throne room seed. So let's see what happens there. I just hope it's not a commentator's curse. Right, so putting Linguist onto the mountain climb. We do also have to remember levels still 3. Very dangerous because it cannot be a report. Ah, right, yes, I do remember. Nope, planning this is going back now for the chess. And we see the once more on mountain climb. So they both have one half of SCOM.
Yeah.
Ah, welcome back.
I wasn't gonna step away from
I'm also back.
You've not missed much.
Yeah,
It's just the once more.
Oh, but that's nice.
Yeah, they both have half of it.
No, Square is
Square Fan has a second chance.
Oh,
No, Square doesn't yet.
Yeah,
About
it's
to.
It's about to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a second chance in TT3 and once more on mountain climb. So still one thing left, not including the report in LOD. I was saying, I do have a gut feeling that we may be seeing something in Throne Room today.
It's looking more and more likely. Only 4 checks left here in LOD1. The 2 on the mountain and 2 in Jean Yu.
Let's see. Nothing. Wow.
Linguist choosing to leave.
Yeah, the end of the extended shotgun, as some people would say.
Yeah, minute fight is a pretty big investment.
Yeah. And going into HB.
Now it dies at. Does it die at Bailey or was it in the second shotgun?
It does die at Bailey.
Okay. So we just get a double whammy.
So this will be a very quick turnaround.
We'll see here in a moment if Square Fan also chooses to leave or continues on. Square Fan will at least do minute fight.
Yeah. There's advantages to absolutely doing the minute fight. Levels, especially. Oh, it wasn't dead on Bailey. It's actually deeper. But it may be Poston or Corridors. But it's before activating the computer. So
Yeah, judging by the symbols on the tracker, it's in the next set of chests.
that won't take too long then. Roro once again demonstrating his absolute lack of reading.
That's not even reading, that's writing.
Reading, writing, speaking, and listening.
Anything to do with
useless.
English.
I'm just useless at this point.
We all are.
That's why I have a team. Because then, by myself, there would be no production whatsoever.
You're still doing an amazing job.
We're trying our best.
There's the reflect, and there's the chicken.
Dead in the post done.
Still very, very early. So this is one LOD push from Square then. This is different. Not exactly divergence, because punting is catching up to what something Square has already done.
Yeah.
But what's the content that punting has done that Square hasn't then?
Beast Castle.
Ah, that would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, SquareFan has not touched it at all, and Punting Linguist has been to Beast.
So, interestingly here, Punting Linguist can get some decent levels here in TT3.
Absolutely.
Oh, but wait, it dies on TT2, doesn't it? It dies on
No, it dies in TT3, but before Mansion. It dies in
dies in Terrace, yeah.
I wonder with the 3 on levels if Punting Linguist decides to continue leveling in TT3.
It's certainly an option. It's a
Very
good option, in my opinion.
If I was in Punting Linguist's place, I would push levels, because that 3 scary.
Yeah. I might start by first finishing Port Royal because I can get some levels on the Pirates.
Yeah.
But yeah, TT3 is looking more and more attractive the more I stare at this this tracker.
A very clean Shan Yu there.
You get secure,
Gets
and that
secure
kills
from
Blood
it.
of Dragons.
So here's our joint tracker at the moment.
We will not be getting proof of healing this seed.
Oh wait, no, I
big
missed the
F.
magnet on Pete. So with the magnet on Pete, this is our tracker.
SquareFan into Halloween Town, going for Prison Keeper now.
The other thing that is actually worrying me, there's a 1 still in 100 Acre.
Yeah, and we do have 3 pages.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's reasonably easy to push. The thing is, can't be a report.
Yeah, it can't be.
Yeah.
And we have so many of them left from both perspectives.
Still 3 reports.
Yeah, especially if SquareFan were to get another, or either of them were to get another page. Do you push to Spooky Cave?
It's tough because, like, if you're wrong, right, that's a pretty big
Yeah,
time
it's-
commitment because the mini games can't
Right.
really be sped up by any of your tools.
Yeah.
It's a big risk, but if it pays off, well, you're laughing all the way into the next round.
Yep.
Before things get too exciting here, I do want to quickly remind people of 2 things. One, I think our donation match is about to expire in like the next hour or so, and we have matched 423 out of the 500. So if my math serves me correct, that is only $77 left to fully max out the donation match. So if you are willing and able, please consider helping us get to that remaining $77 to that $500. It started pretty late. I don't know if I have the time on it. I wish I did.
SquareFan did find a Glide and Wisdom form on Prison Keeper. The drive's unfortunately dead, but
Some more movements at least.
Oh, it started during
Speed
the
things up.
last race? Okay, so we have more than that. Okay, I thought it was during the first or second race. Oh, it started during your commentation? Okay, we got time then. Never mind.
I'm about to say it. That wasn't happening when I left for the night, so...
Okay, so I'm just misremembering.
It's once again a row moment. And see what Punting Linguist decides to do here. Will they keep going? Or no, they're going to exit. Although we may be seeing a potential save walk here.
We could. I think we're having a moment of thought here because
Yeah,
3
yes.
is
Thinking about
scary.
it.
Yeah.
Like, this is a pretty important decision to make. This one would probably make or break. Like, from Funding Linguist's perspective, of course, it looks like this could be a decision that makes or breaks your tourney.
Yeah.
We're seeing an HT2 push, or sorry, a finishing of HT1, which might end up in an HT2 push if there are no reports here. There is a report.
A report. Hence
For the fire that they already have.
It was in the front 3.
Oh, and I missed that we actually got the wisdom form in Halloween Town.
Yeah, it was on Prison Keeper.
Oh, okay.
Along with a glide.
I believe I saw that was Bab with a $20 donation. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Only $57 left on the donation matching to be complete. So we have like, what, 4.5 hours then? Something like that?
Something like that.
So I got, what, 2 more races after this?
Yeah, we got Felix Dubois and Dare coming up, and then I think we're closing with Aro the Azure and Raven CT6.
Seeing the screens push from Punning Linguist. And they are in experience boost range. Oh, and it's double experience boost as well.
Oh, wow. Is this...
Oh, this is gonna be big.
Did we put on double negative combo for that explosion? Let's go.
That we did.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't think I've
seen
seen
amazing.
this strat employed in Fresh Faces before. This might be a first.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a fan of this strat.
Oh yeah, I just never have the tools for it when I want to do
We've got
this.
Torn Page
Okay.
on level 30.
That gives the 4th Torn Page. And a hint for the
last
one that's
levels,
missing.
Right? Where is the
Yep.
one that's missing? Agrabah.
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 Whoa.
Oh,
We
Okay.
have once more. Oh my god, there's still 2 more. 2 more checks on levels. Oh god, this is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Level 40.
Still.
We should be able to hit 50 barring a catastrophic death here.
Yes.
This is disgusting.
This is just the best feeling in the world, getting levels like this.
Yeah.
Watch those numbers go down at the bottom of the tracker.
Yep.
And Halloween Town is dead with a reflect on fake presence.
We still have 2 checks on levels.
We're at level 45.
Yep.
Level
It's
46,
48
48
and
and
50.
50.
Oh
Have
my
to
God,
have
that's-
check.
Oh, but wait, we're down to 1 HP. We gotta be
Ooh.
careful here.
Yeah. Very careful.
I would. Oh, I'm so scared.
I'd go.
Okay, we're.
Yeah, get out of there.
Yep, get out.
Okay.
Oh, that's Slide Dash.
Wow.
I do love to see that.
My heart did not like that.
No.
I
But
think my heart stopped.
Punning
there for a
Linguist did
little
get up to 47, so only 1 level till a guaranteed important check.
Could go back to TT. Could go to the mansion.
Absolutely.
bit. With the double EXP boost, I wonder if Punning just tries to go through PR and like take some death or take some damage before.
It may be difficult though because of.
Oh yeah, we just
how
got
much
so many
health they
levels.
have. Exactly. And defense as well, so.
Alright,
Windows.
VC.
Windows. That makes sense.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I know
how
what's
much
left on the
EXP
tracker,
we
yeah.
have left for level 48. Oh, we're leaving. We're not doing
Oh,
Windows. Okay.
change of plan.
I'm expecting either a PR push or maybe even a TT3 would be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, 100 acre.
We have 4 pages, so this does make sense.
Spooky Cave. We have Squarefan in BC for the first time on the other side.
Both is 38 checks here.
Well, we thought this may have been a go mode. We thought wrong.
We caught wrong.
Yep.
this Promise Charm is being very unpromising, shall we say.
Square getting the hint for that last twin page.
I'm just trying to think, what have they got left? There's not much. I'm just thinking, like, there's still 2 reports that neither of them have.
I think at this point, looking at the 2 trackers, one of them has to be an STT.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Yeah, there could be one in PR and one
STT,
in
BC, and PR. 2 of them have to have just a report.
We'll see if Square pushes through to the final boss of BC1 here. Yeah, PR has not been pushed to Barbosa yet. I don't think either of them have done minute fight.
No, they haven't.
What Punning Linguist is doing makes perfect sense, and I think it's a great play.
Absolutely.
It's not OCD isn't the right word, but like the completionist in me just says 3 levels.
Yes.
just
Yeah,
find
get
out. I
the levels,
need to know.
Yes.
I'm biased in that I just want to know.
Mathematically, at this point, this absolutely makes sense because there's actually, I believe, a 1 in 4 chance. Our racers don't know this, but we do. That there's a 1 in 4 chance that the Promise Charm is in 100 Acre at this point. It's the only place it can be is in 100 Acre on the 2 on levels, or one of the 3 that doesn't have reports. So this is absolutely a smart play. I'm putting Linguist. And we see SquareFan now going into Algebra to try and get that torn page as well. As they're both very much looking at 100 Acre at this point, which is not surprising.
Yeah, SquareFan doesn't have the torn page on levels yet. Undertaker check not through Kanga's house.
I'm shocked that SquareFan is pushing this before trying to get the checks that
True.
you could get on 100 Acre. Like if you do this and then realize it's just
it was on an earlier page.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe just anticipating that it's going to be this bad, like a.
Yeah. Well, we are going into a spooky cave now with Punning, so let's have a look. See what we have.
Now, if it is on Yeet the Bear, then we're all going to be eating our words here, because that
Oh,
means that
yes.
SquareFan has pushed this otherwise dead Agrabah. And we'll find the torn page on levels, maybe, depending on what route we take here.
Hmm. So our options, I believe, are the Promise Charm, a Magnet,
Yep, a
Thunder,
and a Money Pouch.
or a Money Pouch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
And the torn page has not been found yet by Square.
Nope.
Oh, good lord. I do also want to give a shout out to our next racers, Dare and Felix Dubois. They both have agreed to postpone their race start until this race is over. So massive shout outs to the both of them.
I didn't realize we were that close.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we've been going for so long.
No. We've only been here about 2 hours.
Well, it looks like SquareFan is going to TT3 to level.
Yeah.
Oh, children, come on, please. There we go. All right, moment of truth.
And...
Oh no, we've cursed.
Oh, it's on Starry Hill.
Oh no!
Wait, but hang on.
Square didn't
get
do
the
Lords.
last page though. Like, so he pushed further in Agrabah, but then didn't finish Twin Lords.
No.
Oh, so this is so interesting.
This is wild.
Okay, looks like we're gonna try to get some levels here. I don't know how close we are to level 48. Okay, we're quite close.
Rather
So
close. Yeah.
I kind of like this strategy of just like inch a little bit in the world, try to grab some levels here and there, try to kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Square fan trying to get into EXP boost range here.
There we go.
There it is.
Scan on Final 5, they can see the enemy's health bar. Oh wait. Those were the good old days when even you didn't start with scan, you had to find it.
Yep.
Scanner.
Okay, so this is not going to take SquareFan that much time.
It will not.
No.
Double XP boost. TT3 is
There is
speed.
There is an almost 2-minute difference in load list, so if it's a level 48 proof, this gets very close.
Does.
Yes, indeed.
Glide gut.
Glide gut.
Scan was basically a +2 offensive stat. Okay. We're gonna try to get some levels before we go into Oogie. There are enemies that spawn here, right? They give okay.
Yes, they do.
Yes. Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like we're
Nope.
getting levels.
It's-
Flash step on
Flash
final
step on
6.
final
Oh man.
Oh my god. 46.
Level 47.
47.
So here it is. Thunder on level 48.
Thunder.
My heart's frozen.
Yeah.
Money pouch.
Money
It's not on
pouch.
levels.
Oh my god.
So, okay. So what are
50.
what does our joint tracker say?
So 50% chance for it to be on Starry Hill.
And the other 50% is between STT, BC, and Port Royal. right?
PR. Yeah.
Oh
And
my
2 of them are reports.
Pay no attention to the fact that I accidentally dragged the report 8 into the wrong world.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Exactly.
SquareFan now into 100 Acre. Gonna find out that he will in fact need that last torn page if he wants to get that check.
I think if I'm Square with these 2 reports, and I know that I need the last torn page, and I've done this, for lack of better words, like maybe questionable push into Agrabah, I am running with that at that point. Like if I
Yes,
get this, I'm like saying, hey,
100%.
I probably did this, and the other person probably hasn't. This is my chance, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I would imagine that once Punning Linguist does decoy presence, they're probably going to go into TR.
Yeah.
Because they've done up to Windows and there's still 2 there.
Yeah, and Pudding thought about it before and decided to turn around.
Hmm. Because you can also get some levels on that, so killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
One thing that could put Punning Linguist in a very interesting spot is with only 3 levels to be had. We noticed that Punning Linguist is keeping the levels in the back of their mind because they stopped to get the levels in HT1. So if you're gonna do that, and you're only 3 levels away, you might as well try to get like the Pirates EXP and push Port Royal, which neither player has done. So that could prove to be a juicy push from Punning Linguist.
Yeah, we could be seeing some messering at this point.
Yeah. If I'm Square Fan right now, I'm going to get that Torn Page, going to Starry Hill, and then probably going to finish BC because you're close to the end and you need to see if that's report or not.
100%.
And then I guess PR, because neither of them have Trinity Limit or Limit Form to do STT with. And at this point, it's looking more likely than not that it's a report there anyway.
Very interesting matchup at this point.
It can't be STT. Why not?
No, because technically speaking, PR and Beast Castle could have the 2 reports. Yeah, those are the 2 uncleared first visits. Because neither of them have gone past Minute Fight in PR, and neither of them have defeated Dark Thorn.
Right. Correct. It would be kind of cool to see just Darkthorn be done, just to know, because then we know where the reports are.
Right.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, like if we don't get a report on Darkthorn, then we know where the reports must be. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
But if we do, then it's still a toss-up.
Now, SquareFan is missing one check that Punning has. I'm trying to... oh, it's the BC check.
Yes, because they left after Thresholder. Whereas Punning has gone through Beast.
I expect that SquareFan is totally going to lean into the Agro push.
100%.
It just makes too much sense. Like, I don't know if SquareFan pushed it on accident or if SquareFan just forgot that he had other pages, but like now that you have it done.
Yeah. 100% go for it.
Good job of SquareFan jumping over the triggers for the bees.
Let's see. Yeah, and straight
Yep,
back into
back to Agrabah. Yep. See if we'll get to see Agrabah 2 seeds in a row. Got Reflega on Lords is so good.
Just does so much
Just
damage.
stand in one spot and let them melt.
This is a strat I learned reasonably recently, and oh my word, once I learnt it, it was over.
It's so addicting.
Yes.
Yeah.
It speaks
let
to the
them fool
laziness
themselves.
within me. Alright. Moment of truth. There it is. It's on the
There it is.
So he's going.
Let's see what's On
Is this going to be our first Eat the Bear proof?
Will it be Promise Charm or will it be Magnet?
At least make
Sweet
us Eat
memories.
the Bear no matter what, please.
That's pretty close to where it should
There
be.
it is.
It's the Promise Charm!
Last page.
Wow.
Wow.
So that...
Doing it. He's doing it.
No way he's going to go Eat the Bear. No way!
He's doing it. Yes.
You have to. You have
He
to.
must know that this is like an absurd thing because like he must know that it's like so unlikely that his opponent pushed that 5th page. And what a score too.
That was a good score.
Don't go back for 9999 though. It's fine. We don't need it. Do it again. It's not that much slower. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that like you get popped out of the book once you're done.
Yeah.
And you get the moral victory.
I'm gonna start prepping for our next race. As much as I would love to watch Punning Linguist finish the seed, we do have another batch of racers that are gonna be ready to go.
Okay. Yep.
You know what's been super interesting to watch? I love that there is no like immediate way to determine if the person who auto-advanced or went through the chopping block is more likely to advance. It's been very, very close. And like even in the predictions that I saw, like no one was like no one like leaned into either aspect because it's just the having to go through the chopping block. I feel like you even learn something in that like high pressure environment that like can make it very, very helpful to keep things competitive, and we've seen that from the racers who came in from the chopping block.
Sure, yeah.
I think we can say all of our top 32 this year.
Crazy.
The talent is amazing.
Yeah, they're all phenomenal players.
And even the people that didn't, amazing.
Yes. Yeah, the level of skill shown so far throughout all of qualifiers and the chopping block, it's crazy.
As someone who played in Fresh Faces 1, it is absolutely crazy to see the amount of progress that the community's made.
Next year, we're going to have everyone finishing sub 1 hour.
Griffin getting through engine fight here onto Armored 1. Punning Linguist, unfortunately, pushing the 2 in DC.
Yes, which they're gonna get the magnets.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Aro, who said in chat, stop rolling SDT level 50 Jafar and LOD 2 seeds and we might start seeing seeds under an hour.
Yep.
That's true. That is very true.
I did have a practice seed that was sub 30 minutes one time, so it is dependent on the seed.
Did I miss a yeet? You did.
You did.
It wasn't on Yeet, but SquareFan did us a favor and yeeted the bear anyways. Yep. It was on the right chest of the last page. It's quite funny that I think what might have been an accidental push from Square actually definitely solidified the W here. Because otherwise, if you don't do it, right, you still have so many options on the table with the BC, the PR, the STT. But like, once you're already in the treasure room, why not commit?
Right, 100%. Especially since Lords is so fast with Reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also you just get complete info, right? Like, what's the worst that can happen? A report's there?
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, it couldn't be a report. Sorry, it was the last check in AG. But like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Like, You just have the info
It's in
from Agrabah
AQ2.
too. Yeah.
Right.
So this is the Darkthorn push. So we'll be able to potentially see what Darkthorn had.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it has a report, then we don't know whether PR or STT had the other report. But if it does not, then the two had reports. Very clean final Zemnis so far. Very nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Very well executed.
Just don't push him too far. There we go.
And GG's to squarefanff for joining the ranks of the top 16.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those were some phenomenal final fights. Super clean. And unfortunately for Punning Linguist, there's just not enough time to go get that torn page.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't even a report in BC, so we know
It
the
was not a
reports were
report.
STT and Port Royal. So that means what was there?
Meaning-
Money pouch in BC too?
Magnet. A magnet.
The magnet.
Oh, the
yeah.
magnet, right. The money pouch was on levels, right.
Yes.
Alright, so let's quickly... Let me refresh everything.